I thought I was just gonna write a song about going on some nice trips. And I was like, yeah, cool, I'll write a song about some sweet vacations. I was so amazed when I interviewed all the counselors at Maritime Travel.
I'm Rachel Arsenault, originally born and raised in Prince Edward Island.
Hi, my name is Phyllis. I'm from LaGrose Travel in St. John's, Newfoundland.
My name is Claire McPhee and I'm from Sydney. I work at the Mayflower Mall office.
Tammy Morgan from Pickering, Ontario.
My name is Shelley Millett. I work at Maritime Travel Park Lane.
The incredible things that are all part of your job are all part of booking trips for people. And I got completely inspired to write this song, Hello Beautiful World.
I had clients in Tahiti over the Christmas holidays, and they had their safe stolen from their room. Hotel was amazing, but we had to help them get their passports, help them book flights home, and I picked them up at the airport because I knew they didn't have any money, and I drove them home.
We had a client and her mom, who was 90 years old, I believe at the time, traveling to Copenhagen via New York. When she arrived in the US, she realized that her passport had expired. She called us in a panic and asked if there was any way that we could go to her apartment, get her passport, and maybe get it to her in time. So we called the super. Super was out of town. She told us that her window was open. She was a ground floor apartment. So we went in and got the passport, came back out the same way that we went in, and got back to the office, called Pure later, and were able to get the passport to her in New York in time for her to make her next flight.
Nothing brings a team closer than a little B&E.
A little B&E, yeah, exactly.
A little Christmas B&E, let's go,
yeah.
boys.
I really didn't know what I was getting into, I'm ashamed to say, and then after speaking with you, I was so inspired. Literally, like, this song, it took a long time to gather the information and to talk to everybody, but once I heard your amazing stories, it just happened. So I ended up interviewing quite a few people. I started doing these like secret maritime travel phone calls where I just randomly called different locations across the country and would ask questions, and I'm so proud to say that everybody was really gracious.
I'm obsessed right now with adventure travel and off the beaten track tourism. I've climbed Mount Kilimanjaro, I've hiked the Inca Trail, and now I'm on a list for Everest Base Camp for the spring.
Last year I was lucky enough to do an African safari in South Africa, and we actually went in a private game reserve, spent morning and night in the jungle, like driving through the woods.
I love going to work every day and putting the right client in with the right product and really getting to know who they are and building relationships and seeing them grow along the years. You see the little ones growing, and then you get to see them graduating from college and then going on to the university trips and things like that.
You are helping people see how beautiful the world is, and how amazing is that? How important is that?
Traveling is important to me, you know, to education, it's what I do. You know, but just to be able to see the world, it's so small now, you're able to get to really anywhere. So just being able to get into those experiences, and traveling means something different to every person that walks through your door, right? It might be their only trip ever, it might be their 75th trip.
I think traveling is important because of what we get to learn. We get to experience other cultures. We get to realize how lucky we are to live where we live.
To enrich someone's life, I think that, you know, coming out of your comfort zone as well. I think once they start coming out of their comfort zone, then they become addicted to travel. It's very exciting.
The production was tricky for this song. I really wanted to get it perfect, and so we actually did it once, and then we started again. Jason Mingo, who is my husband, he's my producer and also my husband, so he's like my entire band. Because he played everything on this track. He played the keys, the guitars, all the instruments that you hear are played by him except one little guitar part that I did. And so we worked really hard to find sounds and a balance of like a landscape of sounds that would bring those emotions to the song and really help convey that. And I'm really proud of the work that he did, and I don't know, I just think he's awesome.
They they make us travel. They really want us to gain that experience so that we can share that with the clients.
If it wasn't for this company, honest to God, I would not have been able to take all the trips that I do. Just because you're in the business doesn't give you the opportunities to go. It's working with this company that makes it, they make the opportunities accessible.
The support that we have is amazing, second to none really. You know, the support team at CSO, everyone that's behind us, the training that's offered to us, you know, really it's incredible.
I've always enjoyed everybody that I've worked with Maritime Travel, and you learn from each one individually because everybody has different strengths and weaknesses.
I have to say the thing I love best about my job is meeting all the new people. You're asking them what they want, and you know, for the most part, we have the tools to give it to them.
I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for giving me the chance to look into your world, see how you guys work, see what you have to offer, and see what you're contributing to the world. Thank you for that. Thank you for all that you're doing, and really thank you for letting me be inspired by you. I really hope that you enjoy Hello Beautiful World.